and welcome back to Dog Talk on NPR. Today we're with our lovely guest, Vandanon, who goes by the professional moniker of the Dog Man.
The dog.
And she's here to tell us about dogs on Dog, cause this is Dog Talk. That's what we do. We talk about dogs. God
This
damn
is
it.
the part where I proceed to talk about every other animal besides dogs.
Yes,
Okay.
I like badgers.
Did you know lions can jump up to 30 feet?
In the air, like vertically.
No. A lot of people thought that, though.
Did you know the African lion can jump the height of an average helicopter? Why do you think they don't fly helicopters over the Serengeti anymore? The lions would just get caught in the blades.
I'm so stupid.
What?
I just thought of something.
Is it related to lions?
No, I have to wait an hour to say it, though.
Why?
Because we're doing a podcast.
Is it personal?
No.
You can tell it to me now and I'll just cut this part out.
No, it's about that call that I just took.
Oh, the you mean I can't do what now?
Yeah.
Is that relating to the dog?
No.
Oh. Tell us about that dog now.
Oh, my dog?
Yeah, you just bought a dog.
Yeah. Well, I just put a deposit on a dog, but yeah, I'm buying a dog.
Costs so much money. But it'll be totally worth it.
Pedigree.
But it'll be totally worth it because it'll be a companion that'll live up to 30 years.
Up to 30 years. Average is 13 to 15.
We take good care of our animals. I'm sure it'll live at least a good 20 years.
That's fair. That's good.
It'll live long enough to be able to spawn succeeding generations, creating a dynasty of strong, capable boys. I don't know why I said it like that. Sweet little boys. Hi, Mr. Peanut. You don't have nuts. You can't make a successful line of boys. You're just a eunuch.
You could
Stop
clone
it.
him.
Hmm?
You could always clone him.
Yeah, but that's not guaranteed to work.
It's not?
I mean, you can clone them, but they die faster, and also there's no guarantee that they'll love you the same. He's just a little eunuch. I don't trust him to keep my lineage alive, but I do trust him to run to run state affairs.
Can I make a call?
Right now?
Yeah.
Do you want me to cut that out?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you serious? Okay. Seriously though, can we watch Detective Pikachu? Yeah. There are... Doesn't, Discord have screen share or something?
There's also cast.
I guess cast. Okay, that covers my question for today. Okay, enjoy your night.
Are you talking to the coach from Home Movies?
Huh?
You talking to the coach from Home Movies?
He does sound like that, doesn't he? Oh my god, why would you say that?
Do I have to cut all this out?
No, you don't have to.
Okay, fuck it. Is that how you're gonna hear from now on?
Yes.
What's his name? Coach McGill?
Oh my god.
Or the convenience store clerk from Family Guy. Though I don't know if you know who that is. The character. Or Archer.
Archer?
Sterling Archer.
Yeah, I know Archer.
Yeah. That's a good show. I like how it stays relevant by making the show stupider and stupider. In the good way. Like sending him to space and making Pam into a rock monster. Because fuck it.
Are you spoiling this for me? Are you spoiling this?
No.
Oh.
They show her as a rock monster in the advertising.
For season 3?
No, this is like season 10 or something.
Oh my gosh, it's a lot of seasons.
Yeah, there's a lot. The show goes on. They had an arc where they were just drug runners for Colombian cartels. They had an arc where they were detectives in a noir setting. They're in space now. Just goes on. What was the redhead, the crazy one? With schizophrenia? Cheryl? They actually released a country album because they'd written enough music for the show that they had enough music to just release an album. And it did fairly well. I think it won an award, maybe. Maybe. It's a good dog talk.
Yeah.
On NPR.
I'm gonna fall asleep soon.
What does NPR stand for?
National Public Radio.
Really?
Probably.
That's what I thought. Non-pare.
Did you ever look up what that meant?
Nope.
Oh, you just accepted it?
Yeah.
What did you call it? Parallel?
Perial. Perial. Non-perial. What? Non-perial. Ricotta. That's what NPR stands for.
Ricotta cheese.
Do you like ricotta?
Cheese.
Do you like ricotta?
I don't think I've had it. Have I?
It comes in like a tub, like cottage cheese. Okay. Anyway, it comes in a tub like cottage cheese. I've used it once to make
Oh, that! I've had that. It comes in lasagna.
Yeah. You like it?
I guess so.
I made lasagna once, but it was kind of dry. I overcooked the meat, I think. Lasagna's hard. Seems like such a simple disc. Dish. Seems like such a simple dish. It's basically just a casserole.
Meat cake.
Yeah. It seems so simple, but... God damn. Do you like lasagna?
I love lasagna.
I should make lasagna next week. That'd be pretty cool. I made chimichangas yesterday. Did you like them?
I love them. The only thing that would have made it better is Spanish rice.
Yeah, I forgot to make it. I didn't realize that until after everyone were eating. Not that it really matters, because I think that the chungas and the big chungus were filling enough.
They were. I couldn't even finish 2 of them I had.
I feel like they could have been fried a little better. Perhaps if I made them bigger and not small and tightly packed, maybe they'd be better. I don't know. Just because the inside didn't on the outside got kind of fried. It wasn't a crunchy. I don't know. I thought it was pretty good. You okay there, buddy?
Mm-hmm.
So what kind of dog you get?
I am getting an Australian kettle dog. A red one, also known as a red heeler.
Okay. No elaborating on that?
He costed me 2 souls.
Huh. That's not that bad for going on Dark Souls economy.
Is that how it works?
I mean, you could... Dark Souls economy is 1 soul is basically worth nothing. But 1,000 souls could still be worth nothing depending on how far you are in the game. 1,000,000 souls is worth something. For the favorite. You ever play Dark Souls?
Never.
Yeah.
I probably could never either, since of how hard it is.
It's not that it's hard. It's like a puzzle game. There's a solution for everything. If you know how to exploit the game's meta. Everything has a solution. As long as you're willing to... everything has a normal solution, or everything has a bullshit solution. You can just cheese the game and win.
Cheese?
Like that guy who beat all 3 games without killing anyone.
Cheese?
Yeah. You can cheese the game. I think Prezzo can beat all 3 Dark Souls pacifistically. You don't fight them personally, you just let your minions fight for you. It's pretty cool. Are you okay?
Mm-hmm.
Tickle, tickle.
I'm reserving my energy.
Why?
What, should I just fall asleep?
Well, you're always on the verge of sleeping when we do this. Okay, you're just gonna lie on my lap. You're always on the verge of sleeping whenever we do the show.
This is because we record so late in the day.
It's because we keep forgetting to do it. And we need to like get a proper schedule. We should probably do this like every Saturday night. Sundays if Saturday doesn't allow for. We need to start like making this routine, you know? So we do it earlier in the evening. Yeah. Are you proud of me that I didn't reach my finger over to your yawning gaping
Yes, I'm very
hole?
happy. I'm very happy.
Yawning gaping hole. Do you think the word hole sounds kind of sexy?
The what?
The word hole.
No?
You don't think the word hole sounds sexy?
No.
Wet sopping manhole.
Tell me about the Jet Set Radio predecessor.
I don't know what came before Jet Set Radio.
Oh, postcessor.
Oh, progenitor. Yeah, it was, I forget what it's called. I always saw it. That's what it's called. But Hideki Naganuma's working on it.
Hideki Naganuma!
I followed him on Twitter. It's pretty fun. He's sometimes horny, but mostly isn't. That's all I got for that. Where he is. He tweets a lot, actually. Where is he?
Wait a minute. I just realized I said something. If we're watching through screen share, can they hear the audio from the video and myself?
No, we tried this, remember?
No. I mean, yeah, I remember, but I was wondering if there was a fix for that.
Not to my recollection. I think you're able to stream now. I think there's a setting now you can stream to a server or something. See, maybe Cast has Discord integration. Don't know. I haven't really checked. It's called Funky Fresh Beats.
It is?
His new game, yeah. Or the game he's composing. Funky Fresh Beats. Wait, no. It's called Bum Rush Cyberfunk.
That's what it was.
Was that an older game he made? Was that an older game he made?
Don't know.
Anyway, it's being made by the people who made Lethal League. That was a pretty cool game. It's pretty neat. I like its style. Come to Switch though, and maybe a Switch, maybe, I don't know. Probably. Why do you sniff your fingers every time you scratch yourself? I don't want to sniff your fingers every second of the day.
Then why do you sniff them?
Because you stick them under my nose.
You don't have to sniff them. You can turn your head.
If I do, you'll follow me.
I will.
Creep.
Yeah.
Anyway, that Bomb Rush Cyberfunk's coming to Steam.
Bomb Rush.
Probably come to Discord. Damn it. They'll probably come to Switch eventually. Most indie games do. Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. 1 second per second of advanced funk style. Start your own cipher and dance, tag, trick, face off with cops, and stake claim to the extrusions and cavities of a sprawling metropolis. It's not. No idea when it's coming out. It's pretty cool. I play it. I didn't ever play Jet Set Radio. Have you?
Of course, I have it on Steam.
Oh. Is it fun?
Oh, you need a controller to play it, and I was only with a mouse and keyboard, so didn't get very far.
Is it fun?
I'd say so. I like it. You can make your own spray paints and stuff.
Cool. I've got a receiver over there if you want to plug an Xbox 360 controller to it.
Okay.
It's a bit of a process to install the driver, but it's pretty easy.
Would you be mad if I started chewing on this?
A little bit. Please don't. I don't have any other covers for this. It's my only one. I don't really want to order anymore. It's a lot of work. Anyway, the process of getting the drivers installed is kind of archaic, but whatever. Are you having a stroke? I think she's dead. If I just hold her nose closed, maybe she'll wake up. Or she'll get a nosebleed again, I don't know. You back in the world of living?
I was gonna follow her this way, but then I was worried I'd pull this down with me.
You probably would. It's kind of fragile. The drywall is not very strong. So hit us with some dog facts, yo.
Dog facts. Dog facts.
.com. .org. .gov. Dogfacts.gov. Is that a real place? Is dogfacts.com a place? You hit us with some dog facts. I'm gonna look this up.
I don't know any dog facts.
You're the master of dog lore.
But I can't think of any right now.
Dogfacts.com. It is real, but it's like... It's one of those sites where it's just a bunch of related links, so it's useless.
Oh.
Ugh. What about dogfacts.org? Not dogfacta. You good? Dogfacts.org is not real either. Dogfacts.net.
I like the design I made.
Yeah, just ham-boning it up.
Yeah.
Dogfacts.net is just a one of those related links again. But for some reason there's a link here to find out if my partner is cheating. I'm curious. Are you cheating on me?
Yes.
Cool.
I could be telling the truth and you wouldn't even know.
Yeah, I wouldn't. You just told the truth.
Oh.
I'm okay with that.
Nick.
As long as you're honest. Just tell me.
I did.
Does he treat you better than I do?
Sometimes.
Okay. I'm not mad.
You're something else, you know that?
Spy on partner's text messages. Just type in a phone number. That sounds like a way to get someone scammed. Who are they? Cheaters hate this site. Instantcheckmate.com/cheaters. Bored during the quarantine? Try this crazy people's search site to find almost anyone. I'm curious. Can I check out Barack Obama? Barack. How do you spell Barack? Is it B-A-R-A-C-K?
Mm-hmm.
I want to look for Barack Obama. I don't know what city he's living in. Where is Barack living? Is he living in Hawaii again?
They all go to underground DC whenever they finish their terminals. What?
Underground DC?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like a Walt Disney kind of deal?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Are you okay?
I'm a little bit sleepy.
What? You can't possibly be that tired.
I'm so tired.
There we go.
Tired.
There's a Barack H. Obama, 58 years old, in Washington, D.C. Barack Obama, also Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C., Washington, D.C., comma, D.C. Barack Obama, 65, Chicago. Barack D. Obama, in Alameda, California. Obama Barack, Washington, D.C. Barack Obama, Maple Shade, New Jersey. Barack Obama, Westford, Massachusetts. There's so many Baracks.
Oh.
So many Obamas. We'll choose the first Obama. How old's Obama? How old is Barack Obama anyway?
Like 40.
He's a pretty handsome man. Yeah, he's 58. Okay, so I think this first link is him. Let's see what. Let's open his report on Barack Obama. Barack Obama? Have you been fucking my wife? I hope so. What?
You know I don't like his kind. Presidents.
Damn politicians. Do you think this thing is stealing my data right now?
Yeah.
Probably should stop using this site. I'm never gonna. Ow. Stop punching my thighs. Stop stabbing my thighs.
I'm making biscuits like a cat.
Oh. Okay then. If you walked in one day and found me in bed with Barack Obama, what'd you do?
Close the door and leave.
Like, leave the house, leave the room, leave everything behind, and walk a lonesome road.
And whatever flag carry flag.
Have you ever had? Have you ever? Have you? Do you? Have you ever?
Wish you do.
You do you have you ever dreamed? Have you ever had a dream? Are you that tired?
Mm-hmm.
You're just bopping around like a
I'm just trying to stay awake.
like a go-go dancer.
Go-go?
Yeah. You ever seen go-go dancers?
I know what a go-goat is. It's a Pokemon.
No. Oh, I don't know what a go-goat is. Is that the one you were showing me earlier? Is that Pokemon you were showing me earlier?
Pokemon? No.
That Pokemon?
Pokemons?
Jimmy Pokemon. What do they eat? Do they eat meat in Pokemon?
Yes.
Or is everyone a vegetarian?
They eat meat. They eat Pokemon.
Because I wonder... Are there dogs in Pokemon?
Like normal-ass dogs?
Yeah.
No.
So
See, it's got a round, fluffy body.
you don't have to make me feel bad.
I'm just saying.
You don't have to make me feel bad.
I'm sorry.
No, you're not. You
I am.
doing it.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, do you want me to not be sorry? Do you want me to...
You make me feel bad enough about getting it. I know you hate the Wooloo. But you thought it would be nice. A nice artisan Wooloo. As a gift. And it turns out you hate it.
I don't hate it.
And that's why you keep freaking up that I could have gotten this one instead.
I'm just saying, you thought the official one would be bad and low quality.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
Most toys are low quality. Most toys suck. You ever been to the toy aisle? All that shit just looks cheap and breakable. From China.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't buy your thing from China. I bought it from America. From an American manufacturer. If you hate it, you hate America.
Okay. Didn't say I hate it though.
What would you do if one day you woke up and your hand was like about wrist deep in my mouth?
I'd scream and try to yank it out, but probably kill you in the process.
You'll rip my spine. You'll rip my whole skeleton out.
Yeah.
In the process, you'll pull so hard, my skeleton will come out of my mouth. You ever seen that Final Fantasy Spirits Reborn or Spirits Within, whatever that was called.
No.
It's not very good. Like, it really that movie scared me as a kid. I was afraid of it for a long time, and then I saw like someone talk about it on YouTube like many years later. I was like, oh, this movie's kind of stupid. Actually, I was afraid of this. The acting is hokey. Kind of looks like shit.
Hokey?
James Woods is in it, I think. It's hilarious. I don't even know why it's a Final Fantasy movie. I think the part that scared me is that there was like this orange energy entity that ripped people's souls out of its body, killing them instantly.
Hokey.
I think that's the part that spooked me when I was just a wee little child. Anyway, that part was kind of cool. It was watching an eldritch horror rip the souls from people's body and to amass power. That'd be pretty nice. Hmm?
Hmm?
Oh, you never saw that movie?
Nope.
No, stop. My foot is really itchy.
Let me get it for you.
No, because it's right on my bruise.
Let me get it for you.
No, it's right on my bruise. You'll make it worse. So, what's going on in your life?
Besides the dog. You know, just making friends.
Yeah.
I have some pen pals.
How many? How many do you have, actually?
Like 10.
10 pen pals.
Maybe some of them will respond. I don't know. I'm hoping at least one does.
Yeah. You should play chess by the mail.
Huh?
You should play mail chess.
Mail chest?
Chess.
Mail chess?
Yes.
Is that like Alchest Breach?
No, it's where you play a game of chess, but through the mail.
Oh, that's pretty interesting.
You never heard that?
No.
Oh. Yeah, old people do it sometimes.
I'm gonna punch him in the butt.
Punch my cat. You seem to like that. Let's get the sadist. Yeah.
I'm scratching his balls.
Yeah. You're scratching where his balls were. I don't like the scene of any of this. Out of curiosity, if you lick your dog's tongue like licking you, does that count as bestiality?
No.
I didn't think so.
I told you about the time I was sitting on the door laughing because my dog was just making me laugh because she's so full of joy and love. I was laughing and I closed my eyes for a second, and while I was closing my eyes I was laughing and she licked my mouth. And she licked I could feel her tongue touch the top of my teeth.
Cool.
Like the roof of my mouth.
Cool.
Yeah, it was traumatizing.
Anyway, if you lick your dog, is that bestiality?
If I lick them, like on the head?
If you lick the mouth.
If I lick their mouth?
Yes.
I wouldn't think so. I think you're a little weird. Some people let dogs eat out of their mouth, you know? They pre-chew their food.
Well, like they're a fucking bird?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Anyway, I was watching. I don't even know why I was watching it. You know that YouTube douchebag Shane Dawson?
Barely.
Oh. He kind of destroyed his own career over the last year because he's a douchebag. And I guess one of the accusations was that he's into bestiality because he licks his dog on the mouth.
That's weird, but I don't think it would be.
Not sure how you sound, bitch. That's right, you better get with me.
It's one thing to lick your dog on the mouth. It's another thing to lick your dog's balls.
I mean, he also joked that he's that guy who joked that like he humped his cat and his cat had like little chicken legs.
I'm sorry?
Have you heard that?
No.
Oh. Yeah, he said like he laid his cat down and humped it.
Creepy.
I mean, I think it was a joke. Obviously, I can't verify as such, but he said it like on a podcast that he later deleted when people found it out. I like to think that it was a joke, but it wasn't a very good one. It wasn't a very good joke, but I think it was supposed to be a joke. Anyway, the other thing I could figure is that the guy really liked like super edgy humor. Like, edgy to the point where you have to question whether he's just whether he's just a bad person or if it's a joke, you know? And then he started to get really popular and wanted to completely change his image to the nice guy of YouTube. But he's not. He's just still kind of dick. It feels very inherently dishonest if you have to every 5 minutes tell people that you're the nicest guy around. It doesn't feel very honest, does it?
No. You shouldn't have to. Let your actions do it for you, you know?
Yeah. His actions are to do shitty things, give half apologies, say he'll change, and then not change and do shitty things
Would
again.
it hurt if I bit your toe?
Probably, actually. Yeah, probably. Please don't. Please don't. Ray, I'm asking you please to not bite my...
What do you think I was going to do?
I think you were going to bite my toe.
No.
Please don't bite this toe. I still have an injury on it.
I didn't say I was going to. I said, would you be mad if I did?
Yes, I would be mad.
I'm not going to bite your toe.
Thank you. What are you doing? You just sniffing it? You're just staring at it intensely?
Sniffing your injury?
Were you sniffing my injury? Sniffing for signs of infection? Yeah. Cool. Can you do that?
Can elves do that? Can elves smell injuries?
Not to my knowledge, but probably. I wouldn't be surprised if Lord of the Ring elves could just smell pain. Can dogs smell infection?
Legolas. Yes.
Really?
Legolas. Legolas? Legolad.
Lego Man. Can we train our dog to sniff drugs?
I mean, we can.
Cool. He's gonna have a score?
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah. It's gonna be awesome.
Pink belly?
No.
Pink belly?
No, don't hit me.
Purple belly?
Don't hit me. Why are you hitting yourself?
I'm trying to say, wait.
Would
you stop?
Oh my god, Cat.
No manners.
I'm gonna go over and punch him. Right here, with one more time, I'm gonna walk right over there and I'm gonna punch him. I'm just gonna walk, wham! just like a damn, right in his head, right in the back of his head.
His face is gonna cave in like an old cartoon.
Hell yeah! I'm gonna turn him inside out.
When are we gonna make those churros?
Oh yeah, the box of churros. Ugh.
Do churros go good with milk, or do you have to eat them alone?
Yeah, they go good milk.
Do you have to eat them?
Do you have to reheat them?
Eat them. Is what I said.
Reheat?
Eat. Do you have to eat them?
What?
I was gonna say, do you have to eat them without milk?
What?
You
can eat them with milk if that's what you're asking. Milk is a good complement to it. What's that Mexican milk where it's like cinnamon and sugar and crap?
Oh, cinnamon spiced milk?
Yeah, what's it called? It's a Mexican drink.
I know what you're talking about. Just give me a sec.
It's chorizo.
What's that chorizo?
Enchilada.
I forgot the name. I can't believe that. I used to love that stuff.
Toltec.
Huh?
Toltec. Olmec.
Olmec. I
Olmec.
saw that.
You didn't see anything. Shut up. I didn't do anything. Olmec? What is it called? Olmec? Queso.
No, can I just look it up?
Queso. More like gayso, am I right? Hi. Yeah. I thought of that one hours ago, and now I just remembered it. I make myself laugh. I make myself laugh more than anyone else makes me laugh. I don't know if there's a problem.
Horchata.
Horchata? Horchata, more like porchata, am I right? High five.
I don't understand, but okay.
Yeah. You got him. Fucking owned you, Mexico. Is it really called horchata?
Hmm?
Is it really called horchata?
Yeah.
Huh. Cool. Mexico, more like Mexicant. Am I right? Up high. It's not funny. It's not funny at all. But that's why it's funny. Do you understand?
My throat's doing that thing. It's doing that little tickle thing. Like this morning.
You feel like you're about to vom?
Voms. Tasty voms.
Are you getting sick or something? You getting the Rona?
Be scary if I did.
I'd be surprised if you did.
Kissing all those Corona hookers.
Yeah. Wait, what?
What?
Really?
Huh?
What's a Corona hooker?
They carry Corona and they're hookers.
Oh.
There you go.
I had another hooker still out working this time of the year.
You gotta make money somehow.
Yeah, I wonder how. I don't know why they didn't just get real jobs, but okay. I mean, sure, I guess you make more money being a hooker, but it's not a very respectable career path, I guess.
Do you think they still wear masks while they're working?
No.
No.
No. It's kind of hard to suck some back alley dick for $20 when you with a mask on. Would you suck off a biker for $20?
Are you the biker in this scenario?
No.
Oh, then no.
$40.
No.
60.
It's such a low price.
100.
Keep going.
200. $200.
Do you know about this going on? Do you know I'm hookering myself?
$200.
No.
$200, and you won't suck off a biker. $200 is like the average.
Depends on how clean they are. You know.
Clean enough as a biker, yo. $200 is like the average. Is like the average going rate. Jesus. $200 is like the average going rate for a hooker. For like half an hour.
Well,
I would know.
Well, I know. Back alley prostitute.
You're a high class escort.
Yeah.
Escorts are like $200 for half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah. So half an hour of suckling. Suckling some sweet biker milk.
Oh no.
I'd do it for $200. Fuck yeah.
That's you.
Hey, $200 is $200. So I wouldn't knock it. Yo. I will sell my dignity for less. Maybe. I don't know. Hypothetically, I would. You know what the weirdest thing about escorts are? Is a lot of times they're not even hired for sex. They're just hired because people want companionship.
Yeah. Found that out.
They're losers. They could get the same thing for free from anime. Why are you looking at me? Why do you have to look at me when you yawn?
Because you scare me. I don't trust you anymore.
Yeah,
Our relationship is dwindling. I've sought companionship in someone else.
Who? Is this my brother?
No.
You gonna fuck my brother?
No.
You sure?
I don't like your brother.
I'd do it. For
Okay.
$200.
Okay.
What?
What?
You saying it? You saying when you and suckle him for $200?
No.
Well,
I wouldn't do it for any money. I wouldn't do it for any amount of money. You could not offer me $1 million.
What's wrong? He's clean enough.
He's gross, and I don't like his personality.
Yeah. He's got a huge wiener though. You know how long a horse's wiener is?
Yes.
Longer than that. It curls like a fruit roll-up.
Oh my god!
I really like. Do you like fruit roll-up?
I like fruit by the foot, not fruit roll-ups.
What's the difference?
One's shaped like a snail. The other one's shaped like a sheet of paper, and you roll it up like a map. Do I need to look it up for you?
Which is the circle? Which is the squirrel? Not squirrel? Snail! Which is snail shaped one?
Fruit by the foot.
Oh, yeah, that's the one I like.
Yeah, you like that too?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fruit roll-ups are good too, I guess.
Sometimes they got little tattoos on them. You can stick them on your tongue.
Fruit roll-ups are pretty cool, but I like fruit by the foot. Ow.
I love your face so much.
Hey, child. Look at that block you made in this.
Let me touch you.
This podcast is getting too horny. The show with no name, After Dark. It's like 10:30 actually. Almost 10:40.
Well, what is that for?
It is After Dark. What does After Dark mean? Is it like morning? Something neat.
That's a good idea. That's a good point.
What is?
Is it morning?
Oh. Yeah. Did you ever listen to much radio growing up?
Yeah.
What's your favorite radio station?
I don't have one because they're all terrible.
Yeah, they really all suck. I pretty much only ever listened to one radio station for the longest time until I realized that MP3 players are hot shit and are better than radios in every single conceivable way. I listened to this radio station. It's like a central it's a New Jersey station. It's called 95.9 The Rat, and it was like a rock station, and it only ever played about the same half dozen songs. Like a couple of Soundgarden songs, AC/DC, so like one or two Black Sabbath songs. Basically, this like I don't know, top 10 hits of like between 1990 and 2000, I guess. It is pretty shitty. You hear the same songs over and over again. I remember the station kind of well. They have like a morning segment with like the comedy guys, and they were never funny. And every Sunday they had this guy who would talk about NASCAR, and I never listened to that because I didn't wake up early enough for them to talk about NASCAR. I think there was a guy who'd play classical music at night sometimes on the station. I don't remember. He'd like play some strange kind of music like late at night. Like I'm talking like, oh, get there?
Mm-hmm.
Break your nails off. Okay, just throw that on the floor. It's fine.
Did you want it?
Yes.
Go get it.
You go get it.
I'll give you another one.
No, I don't want another one. I really should turn the vacuum on and clean this room up.
With all my spit
Yeah. I'll do it tomorrow.
and fingernails.
I'll turn it on tomorrow. Turn the Roomba.
Rumba.
I like having a Roomba and attaching a speaker to it and just watching it go. Just watching it play some music and the roams around.
It's so loud though.
Yeah, it is really loud.
Don't they make quiet Roombas or something?
Probably. This was one of the cheaper models. It was only like $300.
Only.
It was on sale on Amazon, I think. It was like 30% off or something. I forget. Yeah, it was pretty cool. I don't want it. Okay. Stop biting your nails off.
No, I need to clip them.
Yeah. So what radio stations did they have in Oklahoma?
I don't remember any of them.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't remember any of it, weirdly enough.
Probably the same stations they have everywhere. Rock station, pop station, NPR, country station. They have a lot of country stations out there and Christian music.
Well, they have a lot of Christian stuff.
Do your grandparents listen to radio in the car?
Mm-hmm.
They don't have like iPod or anything? An iPod Nano?
I don't think they know what an iPod is.
Oh.
Oh, my head. Ooh, can you punch me in the eye real quick?
No.
Why?
Your grandparents don't know what an iPod is?
Probably not.
Children today don't know what an iPod is. They don't know the struggle. Do you remember those iPod commercials?
Nope.
The one where it's like black silhouettes and dancing in a colored background?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, you must remember them.
I don't.
Really? I don't believe that. I feel like everyone would remember that. You're weird. Like this?
Hmm.
You really don't remember these. The iPod was a real thing. It was certainly a thing. I'm not gonna lie, the iPod is pretty cool. The iPod was a pretty cool toy. It had games. Well, what else can we talk about? Get any more dog facts?
Dogfacts.com.
.gov. Go to dogfacts.gov for more dog facts.
Did I show you this already?
What's this?
Pizza.
What the fuck is that?
Pizza.
No, it isn't. That's an abomination. Let me see. Is that a rubber chicken?
Yeah.
Are those half slices of pickles or bananas?
Bananas.
Whole ass bananas. And Skittles or
Skittles, yeah.
and lots of what's the circles? Rubber bands? There's just whole tomato slices.
Are you excited for Bug Snacks? I am.
Oh, the one I showed you?
Yeah.
That looks pretty cute. This looks awful. Where'd you find that?
Twitter.
Bugsnax looks pretty cool.
It's fun.
I like that Kira Benito did the theme song.
Mm-hmm.
Do you like her music?
I only know her one song. I mean, I know she makes more, but I just know the one song.
Is it Flamingo?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's pretty good. I'm not really all that into like Korean music. But like
I didn't wipe it on you. You would have felt it.
you just wiping your booger ass, wiping ass.
You didn't even feel me wipe it on you, and yet you still.
I don't normally listen to Korean music, but
I don't trust in this relationship anymore.
I can go crazy. Taking crazy pills. You know, I don't normally. Jesus Christ. Can I just finish what I'm trying to say?
Okay.
I don't normally listen to Korean music, but it's really hard to be upset about anything when you listen to her music. It's very uplifting.
Mm-hmm.
You just have trying to kill me for a second?
No.
Oh. So what was that? What was that pizza?
An everything pizza. You know?
No, I don't know. There wasn't any cheese on it.
Some pizzas don't need cheesins.
All pizzas need some cheese. Otherwise, it's not really a pizza. It's an abomination against God.
Hey, you know that stuff that grows inside your dick if you don't wash it?
Smegma?
Yeah, is that cheese?
No, it's like...
Can you eat it, though?
You can. You can technically eat anything. Is it good for you? No. It's like buildup of sweat and fat and stuff and oil in your skin collecting there.
So you can't eat it.
You know, like, you know how if you let your sweat collect long enough, it can kind of
Congeal?
Yeah, it's that, except under your dick. Like, under your dick hood. Your dick cloak. You sneeze?
No.
No. I've never gotten smegma because I got snipped. I'm still upset by that too.
You shouldn't be.
They didn't give me the option of whether I want to be snipped or not.
You shouldn't be.
I wanted the option. I wanted the option of getting snipped. God damn it! I want it back.
No, you don't.
I didn't say I reattach it. I just want it back. I'm gonna put in a little I'm gonna put a little bag around my neck.
Keep your diamonds in there.
Yeah, then my diamond being my foreskin. You see, circumcision was invented by evangelist pastors thinking that it would keep your kid from masturbating. But in reality, those evangelists were actually being controlled by a cabal of Jewish supermen, the Jewish supermen who achieve their immortality and powers by eating the foreskins of children. You can read all about it in my tell-all book. You think Alex Jones would believe in that?
I'm thinking of Trebek. Who's Alex Jones? Oh, you mean Frog Guy?
Yeah, the frog shirt. The coronavirus is gonna do what happened to Kobe Bryant on a global scale, guy. You remember that clip, don't you?
Yeah, I remember. You showed me.
I want to watch that clip again, just for everyone who's listening to know that that wasn't hyperbole. That he actually did say that. Anyway, do you think Alex Jones would believe that Jews are eating children's foreskin?
Of course.
That's cool. What do you think they did with my foreskin?
Threw it in the trash with the needles or whatever.
Yeah, probably. I hope so. There we go.
What's happening in China is very, very important because it could do what we saw to Kobe Bryant on a mass scale.
God damn. He's a beautiful man. You saw that video where he talks about goblins?
No.
He did. I put it on, and I put it on the TV.
Oh, what goblin video?
Where Donald Trump is delving into a nest of goblins. He's gonna marry goblins. He's gonna have sex with goblins. He's gonna have children with goblins. He's gonna fight some goblins.
I don't remember this.
You don't remember? Oh boy, we gotta watch that one again. I don't mind. I would do a whole podcast where we just talk about Alex Jones. That'd be great. It's already saved as one of my searches. Here we go.
So I never expected Trump charging into a goblin's nest to not get some goblin vomit, slop, and blood on him. I just don't want to catch him in bed with a goblin. But if he's in there rolling around hacking him up and he's got a goblin guide, taking him into the cave, I'm not expecting him to not get dirty, especially up to his ankles. I don't want to see him kissing goblins, having political succubus with goblins. I don't want to see him ingratiating goblins. We made the joke that once he gets in office, it's one thing if he has some...
I don't know what he's talking about.
Guide him through the mines of Moria. Use the Lord of the Rings analogy. If you're not a J.R.R. Tolkien fan, you won't know what I'm talking about, but I think most people are from the movies. It's one thing if he has a guide that's kind of a bad guy to take him through the mines of Moria or under the mountain. But if you catch him kissing goblins, or if you catch him in bed with a goblin, that's a problem. If he signs on to the TPP, that's in bed with a goblin. Because we're going to have a new scale here. I'm actually going to have it made digitally where it's on a scale of goblins. Is he charging into a goblin's nest, hacking them to pieces? Or is he just going, around the goblins? Is it kissing goblins? Even though you still stab them, you give them a kiss? Or is it catching him in bed with a goblin? And then the final scale, is Trump going to have babies with a goblin and actually help the New World Order and turn against us like Darth Vader? He's going to marry a goblin. So you just learn about another level of the scale. Not just in bed with a goblin, marry a goblin. I don't want to see him kissing goblins.
There's a remix of a song after that. God, I love that clip. Oh, man. Thank you. Just gonna put that here for a sec. So do you think...
Hey, who's the actor that plays Saul Goodman?
Shit. He's that comedian.
He's a comedian?
Yeah? Yeah. Did not know that.
No.
He's a really funny comedian.
Anyway, can we adopt him?
I don't think we can. Bob Odenkirk. He does a lot of show with David. He does a lot of comedy stuff with David Cross. He's really funny. He was Winston Deaver in Incredibles 2. Who was that? I don't remember who that was. He was on Comedy Bang Bang.
Hey, if I ate my own skeleton, what would happen?
If you ate your own skeleton?
Yeah.
Um,
Like, if I could just make some soup out of my femur and, like, have it replaced with some metal, would I weigh heavier?
maybe. I think they replace a bit of your bone and then they leave it really porous, so your your muscles and shit will grow into it and make the metal part of your body. It's pretty cool. Or maybe that's what they do for splints. They like bolt the things to your bones, and your bones just grow around it. I don't remember.
Bless you.
Sorry.
Nice.
Sometimes my acid reflux acts up and it makes me cough. It's the worst. But you didn't remind me to call the gastroenterologist. I'll write myself a reminder to do in the morning.
Gastroenter.
Yeah, I ain't going to look at my acid reflux. What about you?
Man, there's a doctor for everything, huh?
Yeah. Name a condition. I'll tell you if there's a doctor.
Itchy eyelid.
Optometrist, I guess.
Your eyelid?
Or neurologist.
Dude.
I read a story about a lady who scratched her head so hard she punctured her skull.
Ooh. Is that a condition?
She had like a neurological condition where she couldn't stop scratching one part of her brain, her like right here, her temple. She couldn't stop scratching her temple, and she scratched it for so long that she ended up digging into the skin and scratching open her skull. To be fair, that story could be fake because I feel like your head would have started bleeding massively long before you got into the skull and it would start leaking cerebrospinal fluid. But
How much meat's protecting me from getting to my skull?
not a lot. Once you peel past the skin, there's probably some nerves and blood vessels, but there's very little in the way between your skin and your skull. However, between your skull and your brain, there's a layer of fluid.
Eh.
Yeah. It's pretty cool. Your brain's pretty spongy.
Spongy.
You ever played Surgeon Simulator?
Nope.
Oh, I've got it on Steam if you ever want to play.
You have Octodad?
No?
You don't?
No.
Oh,
Just
I always
Surgeon.
wanted to play that.
Just Surgeon Sim. I probably get it on PS4 though, if you want to play it. It's got co-op.
What does?
Octodad.
Oh.
It's got co-op. Where one person plays half of the body and the other person plays the other half.
Oh.
It's pretty horrifying. I had a funny idea for a multiplayer challenge. Where you both play the same game but you only hold half the controller.
Ouch.
Like I would hold the left half of the controller and you'd hold the right half and somehow you'd have to play a game.
Sounds hard, but fun.
It does. I've always wanted to try that. Imagine trying to beat a Call of Duty game. You okay?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine trying to beat a Call of Duty game like that. Sound important?
No.
Hmm.
It's never important.
It never is. No one ever texts me. I have so many friends. I'm jealous.
I scratched my skin open. See?
Not very well. It's dark in here. Because we, for some reason, stream in the dark. We do this in the dark. I don't know why. It's cozy.
Cozy.
Yeah. Well, it's about an hour now. You wanna finish up?
Okay.
So you could go to sleep. And I will stop scratching it. You're making it worse.
It itches.
Don't scratch. Wear a glove.
Okay.
Either don't scratch or go all the way and get some steel wool.
Ooh,
Just rip
that sounds good.
Rip that shit open. Just fuck your skin up, fam. Cheese grated. You wanna go then?
Yeah, I like to go to sleep.
Oh.
And also stop hurting because this chair's kind of hurty.
We need to get you a better chair. I'll see if anyone on Craigslist is getting rid of like a desk chair or something.
Uh-huh.
I'll see if I could just get one. I don't know where we put it. I'm sure we could probably put it in the garage or something. Anyway. Having fun there.
Yeah.
Vibing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Okay, bye.